What's up, y'all? Average perspective back here with another video, man. All right, let's get straight into this, man. All right, yo, I saw Cassidy, bro. Cassidy, this is fucking crazy, bro. Cassidy just released fucking Easy's, I believe, high school yearbook photo. Listen, man, this is crazy, man. I think this, I mean, this is like Cassidy is not letting his foot off the gas, obviously, but bro, this is getting out of hand. I'm sorry. This is getting so out of hand to the point where I'm like, yo, are niggas even gonna wanna hear what Easy has to say? Because I saw an interview of Cassidy trying to say that he's so I think this is what Cassidy's trying to do. I think he's trying to let Easy over explain himself to the point where nobody wants to hear what he wants to say again by the like second round. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like over explain his angle. I think that's what Cassidy is trying to do. Cause this whole where are you from thing is like it's crazy. And obviously it's gonna be a huge topic in a battle. I think Cassidy is maybe telling us what he's gonna rap about. I think it's gonna be a lot of where are you from. I 100% believe it's gonna be a lot of that. Where are you from? I'm from here. Where are you from? And honestly, it might just work. Now I'm not changing my prediction. I still have Easy winning 2-1, possibly 30. But I think that this angle, Cassidy is relentless, man. Oh my God, this is crazy, bro. This is wild. Like Easy, you gotta come outside, bro. I'm sorry, man. You have to come outside. That's the only way this works. You have to come outside. I saw a Twitter post that says 90%, bro. You have to come outside. You have to. Like, it's just time. You're on the clock now. It's a time. And yeah, this whole Pottsville thing, it just seems becoming more true and true and true and true. Now, Cassidy releasing the high school like yearbook thing. Somebody can go to high school somewhere else and be from somewhere else. Like, it's not that uncommon. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this just further proves that Easy may or might not be from Philly, like he says he is. Like, if everything about your roots is tied to this one city, but you're saying you're from this other city, but you don't have any other ties or roots to this other city yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think this is just further proving the point that you're not from Philly. And I think Cassidy so far is doing an excellent job of letting everybody know that, yo, this nigga is not one of us. And I think so far it's working. Like, I'm scrolling all over the timeline, all of a sudden, it's just people are. Pottsville Pigeon is back. That is going to be a thing. Easy, listen to me. Pottsville Pigeon is going to be a thing, man. Man, this is crazy. I mean, this is, bro. Cassie is funny, bro. I'm sorry, man. Cassie is funny, bro. I think. Also, Cassidy, check this out. Listen, I also think that I think you need to relax a little bit, bro. I think you're overplaying your hand a little bit. I think that you have the confidence, yes, but I also think that you are leading on too much. Like, you are letting people know exactly what you're gonna go talk about. If you go to the battle and you don't talk about none of this, you're going to lose the battle. I'm 99% sure if you go into the battle and you do not talk about Pottsville Pigeon, you're going to lose the battle. 3-0. If you go in there and you talk about this, you have a chance of winning the battle. So you have to talk about this. And with you like being relentless and like putting it out there, I think that gives Easy the opportunity to have some things in the back of his pocket. And I think you need to bring it back a little bit. I think you need to dial it back a little bit. Because I think you're overplaying your hand. I think you are leading on way too much. I think you're showing too much of your cards. Unless you know something that we don't, which I wouldn't put it past you. You have a very great relationship with all the people Easy knows. So, I mean, supposedly you're talking to Cassidy I'm supposedly you're talking to all these trench artists that he's left, and they're all saying they don't really know if Eazy's from Philly, which is, I find it very ironic. Out of nowhere, all these trenches people are coming out saying he's not from Philly. Like, bro, come on, red flag. I mean, come on, what are we talking about? Really? Anyways, but anyway, Cassidy, I think you need that. I think you've done enough. I think you've done enough for people to actually latch onto this Pottsville Pigeon thing that you don't have to do anymore. I think you should just kind of let it, kind of let it, kind of let it roll and see what happens to it. I don't think you have to do anything else again. I think now you just get to sit back and see how it plays out. Now let's see what Eazy comes with. Let's see if Eazy comes, even if he comes outside before the battle. I think you need $1 back. But yeah, man. Pottsville Pigeon is definitely going to be a huge thing in this battle, man. I swear to God, man. Every day of this battle, every day, I get more and more excited for this battle. So I'm like, bro, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I still have Eazy winning the battle 3-0. Probably, I'd say 2-1. But you can have one of those infamous rounds, one of those Geechee rounds. If you have one of those Geechee rounds, people are going to come out and say you won the battle. That's going to be the talk of the battle. If you want one of those Geechee rounds, you know, get your third round against Eazy. People are going to come on this internet and say you won the battle. So, yeah, I do think you should dial it back, though. I really, really think so. I think you've done enough for people to latch onto this actual angle. And I think you can just let it ride and let's see what happens with it. But Pottsville Pigeon, yeah, it's funny. It's just funny as hell. But I'm like, Eazy, man, you gotta come outside, man. You got to come outside. There's a lot of damage being done right now, and for some reason you're just quiet. I don't really know why you're quiet. I just don't know why. Like, this is, I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe you got something planned that we don't know. Maybe you're gonna show Cassidy as a fraud too. I don't fucking know. But you have to come outside, my guy. You have to. The damage they're doing right now. Again, like I said in my previous video, they're shaping the narrative before we get into the battle. So either you change the narrative before we get into the battle, or when you get into the battle, you're gonna have to talk about the narrative. And then at that point, you're like, you spend all your time addressing this narrative, and you don't even get to rap. So you spend your entire time on a defense, which I think that's what Cassidy is trying to do. He's trying to make you spend all your time on defense, addressing that, like he said, and he literally said it in the Caps interview. Like, hey, he's gonna have to address this, which honestly, I don't think you have to address anything. I think wrong. I think you have to address it, but you don't have to spend too much time on it. His impression, his expectation is that you're gonna spend a round or two addressing all this shit, and by that time you're already down 2-0. I don't think you should do that at all. I think you should spend maybe half a round addressing all this and then move on from there. Because I really believe that's gonna be a bulk of his rounds. I truly believe that. Because he's like, hey, he was talking about the caption. Everybody was gonna be like, what? He was gonna be like, yeah, he's gonna talk about it in round 1, and in round 2 he's gonna explain this. By the time round 3 comes, we don't want to hear no more. I think you should half your round, explain it, and then bro, move on. One thing about battle rap is that once they made up their mind, you're not gonna change it. There's nothing you can do to change it. If the narrative is already out there that you're not fulfilling, trust me, this is not the first person saying that. Just address half it and just move on. Because whatever you say is not gonna be enough to change their mind in the first place. Let's play devil's advocate again. It's not unusual for somebody to go to high school in one place and be from somewhere else. I went to high school at a totally different place, but I'm not even from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to high school in a totally different city, in a totally different state, but I'm actually from a different state. So yes, I do believe it's entirely possible. I think it's all up to how you address this, man. But yeah, man. That's all I have for today. Comment, like, share, subscribe, blow the channel up. Appreciate it. How much?